Hello viewers, hope you're having a great weekend. We are back here with another exciting show for you. Today we start our day by talking to a gentleman who needs no introduction in the Bay Area. He's a comedian.
Samson.
And you got a chance to talk to him,
yes,
right?
Yes, and he's an all-around funny guy. He is a nice guy, and you know something about his background.
Yeah, he's the only American, Indian, Jewish comedian in the world.
That's right, but he's also an engineer.
And he's funny too.
He is.
Hey, how you doing, Samson?
I am doing great. This has been a great event so far.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that as an engineer, you used to work like right across the street from here.
I actually did. I never noticed this place. This is beautiful.
Yes, and so how do you like the event so far?
Great. You have models. It's always going to be good.
That's right. And how do you, like, we're about 10 or 15 minutes before you go up right now.
Correct.
Are you all set with your material? You know what you're going to do?
Pretty much. I am what I like to call myself ever ready.
Oh, like a battery, huh? Ever ready?
Battery.
Now, do you actually take a look and see how the evening's going, who's here when you decide your material, or do you already kind of have it thought up in the beginning?
I kind of have a general idea of what I want to do because I know the event, but then I will definitely look around what's happening and certainly pick a few things from the event now. So I might be actually talking about some things that happened out here.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Hopefully, I don't want to be part of the jokes, okay? I'll talk to you about that after if I can be avoided.
Okay.
No, hey, quickly then, when you are deciding material, let's say, you know, you're not looking at the event, what makes you tick? What makes Samson tick?
You know, one of the questions I get often is, how did I get started in comedy?
That's the one.
And my simple answer to that is, growing up all my life, I used to hear about how smart people are. And as I grew up and I realized how smart they really are, I figured I got to open my mouth. So that's what drives me. We look around, we see things happen, there's silliness in the world, there's some things which are not right, and we just observe and commentate on it.
Okay, and so it's basically observations.
A lot of it is observations, a lot of it is also personal opinions and stories. So something that I face as a first-generation immigrant in America, I talk about that a lot. So you'll hear a lot about that today.
Okay, so that looks great. And then what about future plans for Samson? Where can we see Samson?
I run my own shows every week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Oakland. I also have a new show that I do once a month in San Francisco called the Minority Stand-Up, where I do a whole hour. So if you guys want to check a show out, that's the one to do.
All right, well, we'll be looking forward to seeing you in a few minutes. It looks like the music's already starting and the party's going.
Let's get the party started.
All right, that's a party with Samson. Check him out.
And you know, so growing up in Bombay, you know, I was always told, and you might have heard this too, that Bombay is just like New York. Yeah. Right? Yes. That's what they say. Bombay, just like New York. So I went to New York. Not really. Because you know, New York is a city that never sleeps. Bombay is a city that never lets you sleep. Thank you. But they say New York is 24/7. I think Bombay is 48/14. And again, that's the joke that only works in a room full of Indians. Because if I tell that out in the clubs, people are like, whoa, 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 fractions, slow down, dude. That's why I love this. And then over here in America, I hear people always complain about how crowded New York is. Everyone always like, oh, New York is so crowded. It's so crowded. Really, look, Bombay is 1/4 the size of New York and has twice the population. Right? I told that to one of my friends here, and he's like, wow. What's that, like 2 people per square foot? And I was like, no. It's more like 2 people on each of your foot. When no one is stepping on your toes, you have personal space. Right? I'm surprised MySpace is not more popular in Bombay. You know, my friend comes over, hey, I got MySpace. Good for you, buddy. That's the only space you'll ever get.